It is official. We, as a family, are done with elementary school here in Shanahan. Our youngest, Tommy, graduated 8th grade. This is the young man in his cap and gown. Him walking into that gymnasium with a purpose, but also still enjoying the moment of his graduation. You always got to love seeing a smile on your kids' faces. Two of his sisters could not be here. One lives in another state, and the other just gave birth recently. But his sister Lily did make it because she still sort of lives at home in the summer, as she's still in college. But two of my kids there. And that brings me to this part of the video, and that is where I want to say, and I don't think that I speak out of line when I say I also am going to assume I'm speaking for my wife on this one. I want to say a very big thank you to the Shanahan Elementary school system. We've put 3 kids, Magnolia, Lily, and now Tommy, through that system. And while it has not always been completely smooth sailing, I butted heads with the school board 20 years ago when Magnolia was going into 1st grade. And I've had my issues with a current school board member or two. Overall, the Board of Education and the staff of the schools have done a phenomenal job. The Board of Education has done a phenomenal job, especially from an economic standpoint. The curriculum is great, but from an economic standpoint, they have been incredible stewards of our money. And the staff is nothing shy of incredible. We've had teachers that have touched the lives of all 3 of the children we've put through the school system. We've had teachers that I know for a fact that my kids are going to remember for the rest of their lives. The bus driver herself, she bused every one of our kids the entire time we've been in town to elementary school. Every single one of our kids had the same bus driver, and it's kind of like one of those deals where it's like she's not just doing a job and dumping the kids off at the corner, right? She actually gives a shit about the family. She checks in with the family. You know what's going on in each other's lives. If it's piss pouring rain, she doesn't dump them at the corner. She makes sure that they get dumped off in front of the house, so that they get up to the house quickly on a hot day. She gives them a popsicle, just that kind of stuff. And the way I've heard some of my kids talk about some of these teachers that they've had over the years, and knowing that all 3 of my kids had some of these teachers, it's just one of the best decisions that we've made as parents, and it was done accidentally. But one of the best decisions we made as parents was moving into a town with such a phenomenal school system. And we didn't know what kind of school system we were moving into. This is where we could afford to live. And it worked out fantastically. So if you are a young family in the Chicagoland area looking to put down roots, if you're somebody that's not from the Chicagoland area and you're looking to come to this area and you're looking to put down roots, consider Shanahan. It's an affordable place to live. It's a safe place to live. It's a quiet place to live. And it's got a really phenomenal school system. A great park district system, a great public library system, a great township. There's a lot of qualities, but for the purposes of this video, it has a K through 8 school system that you will not regret putting your kids in. And because I know some of the staff and board members watch my content, sincerely, on behalf of my family, to you guys, thank you very much. We're done now, unless Maggie moves back and her son comes through your school system, in which case some of y'all better consider retirement. But we're done. Our interaction is done. But our thanks are forever. Seriously, you guys have done a great job with the safety and education of our kids over the past 2 decades. Thank you guys very much.